Guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the show, guys. Listen, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited about what we're doing. I'm so excited about being here. I'm so excited about everything, man. It's so awesome because of what I was doing. You know, what I was doing was nothing but sitting here trying to plan my podcast, plan my workouts, plan my life. And today was tough. Today was a tough day. Yesterday was a tough day for me personally. But this drove me to understand it in a different way. And I said I'd talk a little bit about British basketball. It just started. I need a way to hear what's going on. I think I can. Let me see if I can use these pods. Well, maybe they're not alive. Oh, well. That's the thing. I got so much stuff, guys, that I can't even keep track of some of the things. And let's see how I get to the studio here. But I'm watching basketball, and these lives came about from me simply deciding to do one thing. You know what I mean? And here we are. We're talking about a challenge that I came up with after thinking about planning out more content, which I'm going to do, but also getting on doing content. And here we are, we're live. It's Sunday. All right, it's Martin Luther King Day weekend. And I'm excited because of what this means for Bird Brand Enterprises, Just Start Fitness, and me, Don Bird. So I'm really excited about this opportunity to be here right now with you on YouTube. And it depends on wherever you're watching me. It doesn't even matter at this point, guys. You got to go out and live it. Go out and do something hard. Go out and do something you haven't done. All right? Go out and do something that you think is impossible. Right? See how that looks. Whatever. I mean, that's the thing. You can get caught up on all the things, right? You can get caught up on how things you want it to be perfect, right? I see this little piece over there that's acting like it didn't want to. I don't know. I still want to look. See, look. Watch this. Did it fix it? Who knows, right? Point is, guys, look. Yeah, see? You can tell. Now, this is another camera angle, guys. I'm just testing, guys. I'm just showing you what I'm working on, all the things I have, and how long I've been building this, okay? It's an amazing experience, guys, to be here with you right now. And we're gonna do a lot more of this. All right. We're gonna do so much more of this. And I'm excited about the possibilities and the opportunities that we have together. I'm trying to think of how I can hear what's going on the Mac, right, without playing it, because I don't want the feedback, right? Now, I would have to get some headphones for sure and just plug it into the jack, or see, that's why I like the iPhone speakers, because, or the AirPods, you know, let's check it out. All right. Anyway, so the point is, guys, with Do Something Hard is that we are challenging ourselves to move forward. All right. I'm here, I'm live right now, and this is just a conversation with you. But I've challenged myself to move forward. I challenged myself to do something that I don't normally do, that I've been not doing, right? I bought that weight set. It's 2024, guys. -8, 16 years that I've owned that weight set. And it was periods that it had sat there for 4, 5, 6 years and it hadn't been touched. I don't know if it's been 6, but you know what I mean. It could have easily been 5 years that it hadn't even been touched. So why not? Because I didn't drive myself to those, to sit down and just lift it once. What if you just say, I'm gonna lift it 5 times a day, period, no matter what happens? Okay, it's not gonna really hurt you. Not gonna hurt you. Do something hard. Guys, I want you to think about this. I want you to consider doing something hard, doing something that you deem hard. First, we're going to start with fitness, but I want to broaden this out to so much more. And I was talking to my guy, and we already came up with some goals, right? And that's what got me to thinking this. What if I lifted weights every chance I got? I would get stronger. You're not going to get weaker lifting weights, right? Think about that. You're not going to get weaker by lifting weights. So what if I said every time I came down the basement, I'm going to knock down 5 reps, 6, right? Whatever. So that's where it started. And we're going to start this challenge by saying, challenge yourself. Put yourself on camera doing something hard, right? Is it 5 pull-ups? That's hard, right? Every time you go in the gym, you got to do 5 pull-ups. Yeah, it's going to be, but then it's not that hard. Go do your regular workout. But every time you go in the gym, let's say you do 5 pull-ups. Let's say you do 5 pull-ups and 5 chin-ups, right? I guess a pull-up is this and a chin-up is this, right? Let's say you do 5 each every time you go in. And if you do it when you go in, why not do it every time you leave? Wow. Now what? You just added 20 extra reps to your workout. And you did something hard. And you posted it, right? You posted it. Now you got content. And you tag me. Now we're talking. You tag me. Now we're friends. You now know more about me. You may need something else. I told you I got the book. We talk about investments too. But we talk about so much, but you always wait until you have it all together. You have it all perfect. And I'm telling you, don't. I'm telling you now, just jump in there. Right? But I'm here to help you not jump in there and bust your head open. Right? Nobody told you to jump in a snake pit. All right? I said jump over the hurdle. Jump over that box. You think it's hard jumping over a box? Try to jump over something smaller. Like simply jumping, if you never jumped, is hard. Do it. I'll tell you one thing. If you don't, then you just don't. But I want you to take this challenge up and say, listen, I'm going to post it. Then you posting it. I'm posting it. Now we posting all day, right? We just post it now just because or whatever, right? Like I'll post this on my fitness account. Maybe you post it on your right. I don't know. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter how much you post. Just post. And then you start conversation. And then we're going to learn things from each other. We're going to learn things about the algorithm. We're going to learn things about Instagram. We're going to learn things about automation. Think about all the things we're going to learn as a result of us simply doing one thing. And that's one hard thing. Like, okay, that's hard, right? Like, what if somebody was like, do 10 squats? Is that hard? Well, do it. Like, I don't know, right? Like, that's where we got to get to. Like, it's 10 squats. Do 10 squats, right? Every hour, do 10 squats. Let's say. Now, I got this app on my phone, right? It's called the Counter. All right? So it's called the Counter app. And I'm about to start putting each little hard thing in there. And we just have a counter. And every time I do it, add to the counter, right? And I'm sure it has a way you can set some goals, or we'll figure it out. That's the point, guys. I'm trying to tell you, look at what has come from me going over there doing 5 reps of 175 pounds, which is not that hard, but sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. It's a strain, right? It's challenging. You know what I mean? It's not something that is, it's not 10 pounds. It's not the bar. If the bar was sitting over there with no weights on it, and every time I came down, I did 10 reps, let's say, I don't know if that would make a difference in my life. It would. I wouldn't get weaker, but it would be so easy that it would be a non-challenge, right? Fair enough. But if that's more than you're doing now, do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, anything you think, you're going to take all the weights off, boom. Because soon you're going to get bored with that. You're going to put a little bit of weight on. Do it. You got your whole life to increase the weight. That's how I always remember. So don't do weight that you can't lift. And it's psychological. I'm still lifting weight. That's why I did that, because that's my max right now. I could lift 185. You see how easy I lifted the 175, right? It wasn't easy to the point where it was like a 45, but it wasn't like I was about to drop the weight. Ain't nobody here but the kids. Nobody can help me. I wasn't going to drop the weight. But I'm saying that it was heavy. Just heavier than I felt like pushing at the time. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. So you did it. Boom. 5. Look at all the things that came from doing one thing. I'm here now talking to you live TV, and we're talking about a challenge, and we're talking about doing more. We're talking about posting it. And guess what? Who knows what comes from it? Who knows what comes from posting it? We're going to build relationships. That's the only thing. I mean, literally, if you think about it, that is the you can't lose in this, guys. You know, we're going to be talking about fitness. We're going to be talking about health. We could translate this topic into other areas of your life. Do something hard in your relationship, right? Be vulnerable, right? Be honest. Reach out to that client, right? Set a goal. But that's for the other channels. Right now we're talking fitness. But I'm giving you the idea of where we're headed with this, because look at all that came from simply an idea of us doing one thing hard. Just one thing, right? And here I am. I got my setup. I'm excited. I got boom, 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 boom. Screens. I got a teleprompter. I got a microphone. I got several microphones. I got one here, but that's not on. I could turn it on if you want to hear it. But I wanted to work with this since you could see it, even though I have on a black shirt. But I'm excited, guys, about what just happened today. I'm excited about taking the step into prosperity, into learning more about what your motivations are and what your inspirations are. Do something hard. Just do it and post it. Post it. Like, I don't care what it is. If you think that it could be anything, guys, something you didn't do yesterday. Do 20 overhead presses. All right. Okay. Let's see what comes from it, though. Because something will come from it. Look what came from this. A simple challenge to myself to do something hard got me here. Now I'm testing out my equipment. I'm live on YouTube. I created a challenge that I'm going to see how to figure out what to do next. Leave it in the comment below. I'm going to challenge myself, first of all, to doing something hard this week. I don't know what it is yet. We're going to talk about that. And we are going to build a community, guys. And that's the thing that I'm excited about. And that's what I want to share with you today, is this aspect of building a community. You know, it's so important to build community. And I was just telling my guy, I said, listen, Adrian, we could easily have a virtual, but you got to do stuff without people sometimes, because they'll be like, this is what he said. Listen, guys, he was like, nah, man. I mean, he ain't saying, yeah, he did kind of say no, but he was basically saying like, he ain't, you know, he's just kind of like funny sometimes. So we're always joking, but, he was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. Man, he posted my workouts. I said, okay, fine. I was just giving him an example of something we could do, right? Something we could be collaborating on. Something we could do with our technology, right? We have the technology to do this. We could easily, he said, so it started because he's like, yo, come work out with me, right? And I got this written down because he was telling me what his goals were. He was telling me about going out to the gym. He working on chest. I said, what he doing? He said, I want to be lifting 225 by the spring, by his birthday, May 12th, right? Boom. I said, where you at now? He's like, 135, 145. But I think he said he lifting that 10 times or something. So with his max weight, he'll probably be there before you know it, because his max weight probably definitely be right there. But my point is, so I said, yo, he's like, come to the gym with me. I said, yo, I can't really make it to the gym because I got kids, I got twins. There'll be 2 this month. It's insane. It's amazing how much work goes into babies and then the other kids. We got 2 other kids, and we're trying to get them where they need to be. You know, I said, listen, we could easily be virtual partners, man. We could work on things separately, post them. Well, that's where the idea came from. I said, well, why not post it? Let's do something hard. Let's make a challenge. Let's make a do something hard challenge, right? Let's challenge ourselves to do something hard every day. I don't know, multiple times a day. We'll figure it out. That's what we're going to talk about. I'll be on camera talking about this, right? Let's do something hard. Let's pick our something hard, right? And this all started with the idea. I'll tell you a quick story. So, you know, it's been nuts around my house because kids got so much happening, and we got babies, we got twins. They're not even 2 yet, so they'll be 2 this month, at the very end of this month, guys. So it's still a while away. And the girls had play practice today. I was calling my guy to see what was up with play practice, see how the girls were doing. And I said, they're going to be gone out of the house. The twins are absolutely spent, right? They're tired. They are spent. It's 2:30. I know they've been asleep for at least an hour and a half. And I said, yo, I have so much time right now. We're going to get on camera. We're going to do something productive, right? So we started there. Then I looked over there and I saw the weight bench. And I said, we're going to get on there. We're going to do something productive, right? I said, what if I did? That's hard, right? I looked over there like, man, what if I went and lift some weight real quick? What if I went and lifted 5 times, right? I said, man, I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather be working. I'd rather be preparing my podcast, right? Or whatever I said. Forgot what I was thinking about. And I was like, no. Why don't you go do the 5? Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do something hard. I'm looking over there like, man, I don't feel like it. I can do it. No problem. I can go lift 5 right now. But I just didn't feel like it. So it kind of all came, that's how it kind of all came about. And I started building out the idea. And I build out all these ideas. That's why my Notion is full and my notes are full with ideas. But you have to execute on ideas, guys. And that's what I'm going to push you to do. I'm going to coach you. I'm going to push you to execute on your ideas. I want you to execute on your ideas because I know you got great ideas, but I'm here to help you understand how to manifest them, right? And that's another thing I've been hesitant about is my coaching practice and broadening it, marketing it to you on YouTube rather than just working with the people around me. But again, the pandemic, I always let something get in my way. We got twins. Yeah, sure, are those real things? Absolutely. But now what? Right? Let's go. Push yourself. Push it after all the excuses, right? After all, you gotta get to it, guys. Listen, I'm here to tell you to get to it. Ask yourself, what excuses you got left? Adrian started making excuses. He told me, oh man, if I do come through, this is what he said. If I do come through, bro, you gotta let me know. So I might have a shirt on, whatever. I said, what you talking about, bro? We're only doing a couple reps. No, I mean like a dress shirt, a button up. You ain't gonna get. I said, you ain't gonna get sweaty. He said, I may have a sweat. Bro, I got so many workout shirts. Bring one, put one in your bag. This dude rides a bike to work, but he don't have a extra shirt to wear when he gonna lift a few pounds. Sounds like an excuse to me. So that's what got me to thinking. It's like, yo, let's stop making excuses. Let's stop making excuses, guys. The weights are sitting right there. I said, what can I do about it? And go lift them. I went and lifted it 5 times. Boom, 5 times. 5 is 5. I didn't say I did 80. I did 5. Did you do 5? See, it was more than I did yesterday, right? Now, I did more than 5 yesterday. My point is, I wouldn't have done this last Sunday. It was more than I did last Sunday is my point, right? So, and guess what, guys? Talking, you listen. That's why they need commercial breaks often, because you be needing water. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, listen, start now. Start today. All right? Let's come to this. Let's start today, bruh. Please. Because you don't get the days after you're gone. They're gone, right? It's over. The days after you're gone, it's over. Start now. Find something hard. We're gonna put this challenge together, guys. We're gonna put this challenge together, and we're gonna manifest something real. We're gonna manifest something. All right. And I want to talk to you about that. What is that something for you? Here we are, guys. I'm so excited about this challenge because I feel like it's a nice way for me to kick off some things that I've been planning. It's January. We talked about dry January in the past podcast. It's not worth it. And that's what 21 Holidays is about. It's an alternative to dry January, but definitely that's what the Do Something Hard challenge is about. It's a start, guys. If you haven't started before, this is your way, guys. This is the way to start. We are going to start something. I don't care if it's knee taps, man. If you can't tap your knee, if you big and you ain't tap your knees, bro, in years, I want you to do 10 knee taps. If you ain't touched your toes or do something that everybody perceives to be easy, do something that everybody perceives to be easy. I don't care, bro. It's your body. It's your life. You know what I mean? Let's say somebody got a lot of weight on them, right? And doing something like one, like all the way up and then down, or someone old. I always say this, guys. Look at babies and look at old people. Functional fitness, bruh. This is what we talking about. Functional fitness. Functional fitness is what? Look at what babies find hard and look at what old people find hard. Do those things throughout your life. And if you want to add weights to that to make it harder, do those things. But keep doing those things. If you find it hard to bring your arms above your head and back down, then that's hard. What's your hard? Everybody's is something different. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do today, is talk about what your hard is, your hard. If it's hard for you to put your hands above your head and bring them back down, I want you to do it 10 times. And then that's it. If you want to do it each hour, good. But don't overwhelm yourself either. Do something that you can accomplish. You want to do it each day? When you wake up, boom. But you're going to realize that I love symmetrical activities. If you do something each day, you might as well do it in the night. If you do 10 push-ups in the morning, you might as well do 10 push-ups before you go to bed. That's already double, right? You're doubling. There's no other way to double from any number except from 1 to 2, all right? You cannot double again from any number. It's only from 1 to 2. So always use this asymmetrical activity in your life. Always do 2, right? Because you cannot double. And that's why people like 3s too. I'm going to break this down for you. Because that's the most value that you're ever going to get. Going from 1 to 2 is a 100% change. No other number has that. Now think about going from 0 to 1. That is moving the mountain. That is moving the mountain. But once you get to 1, you might as well already plan in 2. You might as well just do the 2, because you just moved the mountain and then set it back. You done moved the mountain and picked it up. You're not going to get that much. And then if you go to 3, right? 3 is another 50% gain. Right? 3 is another 50%. So if you do 1 and you do 2 and you do 3, you are getting so much value add in just simply starting, right? You're doing basically 3x of what you would have done, first of all. So that's a 300% gain. But in each additional rep, you're getting those compounded gains, right? It's 100% difference between 1 and 2, right? You might as well do the 2. And it's a 50% difference between 2 and 3. It's not 100, but you still could go and get that. You can still go and get that 3. But if you can't, just always do the symmetrical approach. I think the symmetrical approach is very important in math and in action and practice. And we're going to do some more research on that. I want you to stay tuned. But the point is, guys, get there. You want to do something hard. Listen, do it. Is 10 box jumps hard? Do 10. And then do 10 when you leave the gym. You should always have something hard. The symmetrical approach applies in the gym. Think about it. Here's the symmetrical approach. Have something hard you do that you do when you go in the gym and when you come out of the gym. It should be something you do that's hard. All right. Imagine the gains you will get from that. Imagine the things that you'll see from that. And post it. Guys, post it. I want to see it. If you think about it, that will be a major, major accomplishment for you. Major gains will be had by you, and you'll have mad posts. You're going to talk about things on. Look at all the things that's going to come from that. You're going to talk about things on the post. That's what I want to do. I want to have some of the conversation online, guys. You do it, and then you get in and talk to me. Yeah, Don, this is what I did. What you doing today? Or whatever you got to say, man. This was hard for me because, one of the things I hate doing the most is whatever it is for you, right? So, watching this British basketball, British League. I never really watched it, but I don't know what else is on until the games come on. But look at all the things that came from this, guys. And we were talking about my equipment. I bought my mainframe computer about 3 years ago, right? Right in the middle of the pandemic, 2021. Now it's 2024. When am I going to use this equipment? You see my camera, you see my shot. This ain't no joke, right? You see what I got here. This ain't no joke, but I gotta get to it. Push yourself, do something hard, go live. Okay, we went live, so what? It's not a big deal, right? Here I am. So I want you to do the challenge, guys. Come on. We're going to be running a challenge all 2024 at least. So this is going to be a rolling challenge. Do something hard. All right? Hashtag tell a friend, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be posting these challenges. We're going to be posting them here on YouTube. We're going to be posting them here we're going to post them on Instagram. We're going to get on TikTok. We're going to continually do our thing. I already downloaded TikTok. I was just thinking about how I downloaded TikTok on my phone, and as much as I don't know. We'll see. They say TikTok is not good. But guys, do something hard. We're going to post it. I can't wait to edit this video up and talk about it on Instagram. We're going to talk about it here on YouTube. I'm going to post that on YouTube as well. Just the whole how it came about. And maybe it's this is the beginning of a podcast or at least a video series, the Do Something Hard podcast or the Just Start Fitness podcast, man. That's the thing. I think this should be the title track of the channel, right? The podcast is called Just Start Fitness. So boom, and then we do something hard, right? I love it. I love it. Look what all just came from me saying, I can't wait to post the video, guys. I can't wait to post the video of me going over to the weight bench, because it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The whole thing that I did. Now we have a podcast, right, called Just Start Fitness Podcast, right? We have a hashtag, a challenge. You already have a host in me. We have a weight bench. We're going to post this stuff. You know, I may even need a challenge homepage. We'll see. I'm looking at this basketball game. But yeah, so just the challenge homepage right now is just gonna be my Instagram, my YouTube. We're gonna figure it out. That's the other thing, guys. Stop worrying about having it all figured out. All right, no one has it all figured out, but you got to remember that. But see, you see the Instagrams and you see everybody getting all this stuff. You're like, wow, boy, got it all figured out. And you're like, nah, man, just get started, right? Let's just get started on it, right? And then you're gonna figure. I got a website. I don't know how should I integrate the challenge. Excuse me. How can I integrate the challenge into the website? Well, we'll figure that out. Right. How can I use my course, right? I don't know. But we're going to start the podcast. This is part of it. Let's see what's on. Nothing until the game comes on. But I'm excited, guys. Listen, Just Start Fitness Podcast was born today out of just a small amount of momentum, right? Changing the paradigm of inertia and setting something in motion, right? And the tendency for something to stay in motion once it's in motion is more likely, right? Rather, the tendency to stay still is more likely if you stay still, right? Like, that is real. But it sounds so simple that some people don't act on it, or they don't care, or whatever have you. But what we have to understand is that it is what it is too, right? You can't. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So I love it. I love it because this is definitely uh it's awesome. It's awesome what it precipitated. And inertia is just such a big force in our lives. And I feel like we have to capitalize on inertia, right? Um Inertia is the tendency of objects to, like I just said it, right? Inertia is the tendency of objects in motion to stay in motion, and objects at rest to stay at rest, unless a force causes its speed or direction to change, right? One of the fundamental principles in classical physics, and I just find this to be such a or let's think about it this way, guys. It says a property of matter by which it remains okay, hold on. Yeah, Webster says it's a little convoluted. Inertia is the inherent property of a body that makes it oppose any force that would cause a change in its motion, right? See, that's the thing, guys. It's hard to get started. That's the thing. It's hard to get started. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's hard to get started. Now, once you start, guys, everything opens up for you. Do something hard. What's hard? Is drinking 4 glasses of water a day hard? Try it. Do it. Do it. I dare you to just do it. Nobody can stop you from drinking. You're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you from drinking 4 glasses of water. I'm telling you. You're unstoppable. Go out there and do it. Lift the bar. Lift 45 pounds. Right? So I can't wait to talk about this more, guys. But anyway, guys, listen, we are going to be talking about this. I can't wait to show you more. I can't wait to get more in detail, more in depth with you. It's going to be fun. I'm going to sign off because I want to do a couple things, but I'm going to get back on very soon talking about the same thing. We're going to build this challenge. We're going to start today. I love you guys. Stay tuned, stay focused, and we're going to win. We're going to win this.